longest time, the number one thing that has held the Badgers back is a quarterback play. Last year, not so much because I thought Jack Cohn did a pretty good job as quarterback last season. He had one of the better seasons by a Badger quarterback in a while. But for the longest time, this Badgers team was phenomenal in every area of the game except for quarterback. And here comes a freshman who redshirted last season, Graham Mertz, only making the start because Jack Cohn broke his foot. I mean, Jack Cohn obviously was going to be the number one guy coming into the season, undisputed, if he didn't get injured. So here comes Jack Cohn. Or here comes Graham Mertz, this guy from Kansas, was the highest-rated quarterback recruit the Badgers have ever had. I remember when he committed to Wisconsin back in 2017, and I was so thrilled to have him, but this is a long time coming, this game for sure. I was waiting a long time to see this guy finally suit up, but here comes this guy, first ever start against a team that beat us last season, Illinois. And don't get me wrong, Illinois isn't a good team, but they still beat us last year. And here he comes, ties the school record for consecutive completions with 17, ties the school record for most touchdown passes in a game with 5, sets the school record for completion percentage at 95%, completed 20 of 21 passes, 248 yards. I mean, this game was just... I don't think anyone saw this coming. I knew that Graham Mertz, I had a feeling at least that he was going to be good. I didn't expect him to be this good right off the bat. Not at all. Sorry, the lighting's kind of trash in here. That's a little bit better. But, I didn't expect him to be this good. And I know, like I said, I know it is against Illinois. And I know that there are a lot of wide open guys tonight. But the poise he showed in starting his first ever game, you know how easy it would be to just kind of crumble under the pressure. He was amazing. It looked like he was a veteran quarterback just carving up a defense, It was amazing. And I cannot say how thrilled I am to finally have a guy like this. A guy who, and it's not just like your typical, Badgers quarterback at all. I mean, the guy can run. He's mobile. He can get out of the pocket. And he's pretty big, too. What is he, 6'4", 6'5", something like that? He looked pretty tall, and he added some weight this offseason, too. So, this guy is going to be good. Really good, and maybe better than any of us could have expected. And, it is the first game of the season, It is the first game. I don't want to, jump the gun on anything, but Graham Mertz for Heisman sounds pretty cool right now, I'll say that. And, if we can get him to play at this level every single game this year, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to win every single game, and we will be playing for a shot at the college football playoffs in the Big Ten championship this year. So, yeah. Other than Graham Mertz, though, I know that's a big story tonight, but other than Graham Mertz, the team as a whole played really well. A lot of new faces, especially on the defensive side of the ball. The only touchdown the Badgers gave up was off of a fumble recovery return for a touchdown. Other than that, the defense pitched a shutout against, not exactly a talented or good offense for Illinois, but still, that's pretty impressive. 45-7 was the final. As far as the running backs go, I was kind of hoping to see Jalen Berger tonight. Not sure I'm really fully on the Nakia Watson hype train. I mean, he wasn't bad tonight, but I don't know. I just don't see, I don't see much in him, I guess. He feels like a very downhill runner, tunnel vision kind of thing. It wasn't like Jonathan Taylor, who was extremely patient, able to find the hole, stuff like that, and when things weren't going well on the offensive line, he was still able to make things happen. I don't see that with Nakia Watson. And of course, I'm comparing him to one of the greatest college football running backs of all time, so it is a bit unfair to him, of course. I certainly hope that he does well this season, and I'm not saying he did bad tonight. He was pretty good. I don't know exactly his final line score, but he was still carrying the ball for first downs and doing, what Badger football does the best, ground and pound, wearing down the defense. But I don't know. I would hate to, have a special player on defense or on sitting on the bench, Jonathan Taylor came into his first year as a Badgers running back as a freshman as like really way far down on the depth chart, and then his first game he was really impressive, and then they just rode with him the rest of the way, and he ended up having a 2,000-yard season almost. So like I'm a little bit worried, like I don't want those guys, on the, Jalen Berger or Julius Davis, anything like that, to be, that next Jonathan Taylor, and then we're just sitting them on the bench, wasting them away, while a lesser running back gets most of the carries. I don't want to, say anything. I don't mean to say anything bad about Nakia Watson or anything like that. I'm sure he's going to be really, really good this season, but I'm just really concerned with the fact that we might have something really special on the bench and not end up playing it until next season. But, overall, you couldn't really ask for a better opening performance by the Badgers. I mean, they were just phenomenal everywhere at everything pretty much. Jake Ferguson had 3 of the 5 touchdown passes. Danny Davis had a really long touchdown catch. Jake Ferguson for sure I can see an upgoing pro. I think is he a senior this year? I think he is a senior this year. But, overall, just a phenomenal game by everybody. And, of course, Graham Mertz, the star, the true star. And, if this kid can keep playing like that, if he can put together performances like he did tonight, of course, I'm not going to expect him to complete 95% of his passes every night. But, if he can keep that level of poise, and keep that level of playmaking, he is a playmaker. He is a guy who is going to deliver the football in a beautiful spot every single time. That's what he really feels like. He didn't miss a single throw tonight, and the only incompletion he had was a drop. So, you continue to get performances like that out of him, then there's no doubt in my mind that this Badger team is going to go far this year. But hopefully we get to that point with COVID-19 and all. It really kind of sucked not having fans at Camp Randall. I really hope that we can get the virus under control in the state so we can get fans in stadiums, at least to some degree, obviously not full capacity at this point. But still, it just kind of sucks, not having fans when, the Badgers and the Packers are so good. You'd love to be able to go to some of those games or just have the crowd there to see the team play. But, obviously public health is a little bit more important than sports at this point. But, hopefully we can figure something out, and hopefully we can get fans in the stands at some point. But it's going to take more than what we're doing right now as a state. But in the meantime, guys, though, that's all I got to say about the game tonight. Really, really awesome performance by Graham Mertz, and, I can't say I've ever been more thrilled to be a Badger fan. But I'll see you guys next time. Leave a comment in the comments section down below. What do you think the record for the Badgers will be this season when the regular season is over? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Badgers.